Everyone, as you guys can see today, I'm gonna do another video on how I will be removing my bathroom floor. So this is how it looks like at this very moment. Of course, it's not a very big bathroom, but you know, this is as much as I can go for at this moment. Even though we have 7 head counts in the household, we you know, not that fortunate, so this is all we have. So this is my shower room right here, and it's kind of small, but you know what, that's all we have. I wish they would have put a shower head over here, but somehow the previous owner didn't do it, so I guess I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that. But anyways, let's go back to the flooring. So how I'm gonna do this is, there's a few different ways and to do things. You know, I see online a few people, they just gonna go ahead and, you know, put your new flooring in and press everything to the corner and then cut it out and so forth. But what I'm gonna do now is, I'm gonna first do a little simple sketch of my whole bathroom. So if this is the door right here, walking in this way, these are all the, you know, edges around. So I kind of give me a little quick sketch of how it's gonna look like. And what I do is, I will start from the side that has, you know, most ugly cut. I will start that off as a wall, and this side is simple, so I leave that side for last. So later, once I cut everything out, slide everything in, this last part we could get it going. We could cut it out. Hey, what's going on, Sean? Good morning. How are you? You're happy, huh? He's very happy. So yeah, once I get the measurement going, I'll let you guys see how it looks like. Alright, so here's the measurement I got going. I would tell you guys, this is where I'm gonna start over here. So once I open that roll up, I will choose one corner, and this is the corner I'm gonna start. Now, everywhere I go, you know, this way or that way, I tend to leave 1 inch extra. Okay, so that once you go to your final, then you can press it in and just cut it. That'll be easier, in my, you know, way that I'm doing that. I think that would be easier. So again, I got this measurement. I got measurement on everything. But like I said again, I will recommend, because this is my first time, but at the same time recommend anyone that when you're gonna do this cutting of your bathroom floor or kitchen floor, whatever the case is, if you do a quick sketch with measurement, always add an extra inch for that little areas of like mistake and stuff like that. So okay, now what's gonna happen now is, in order to have straight cuts, you see this line at 16 inches like this, and this line for you don't know if at any time this point and this point will be like this point and this point. So in order to make sure, I will measure. Okay, I will measure the between so that I know that this angle is straight. Once I cut this 16 inches out, I know that from this point to this point will be just like this point and that point. So that tells me I have a perfect cut. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and measure this part here. Okay. And we'll go from there. I mean, I know you will say it should be just 30, but honestly, like I told you guys again, you will leave that 1 inch, and you know, so you want to kind of just have your idea exactly that, you know, once you cut this, it will still be straight. So that I will draw onto my my row right there, and once I have everything all drawn out, match out, I'll let you guys know. So like I said, that one right there, I'm gonna go ahead and measure this one right here. These are a few things that you want to make sure that when you cut them, they're actually gonna fit this in right here. It's gonna fit in like that. So my bathroom porta potty is actually over here. So first, you want to start from one corner and do all your measuring out that way. Okay, so once you get this going, And then over here is not too hard, because what's gonna happen, you're gonna slide this in, and this is the sink. You're gonna slide this part into the toilet porta potty hole in the sink, and then you'll work these ends, which is very simple. So again, we're gonna get going, and I'll try to get to every step that I could, as you know, my hands are available, not too dirty. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so as you guys can see, I kind of move everything around really quick, like a big mess here, but I needed this big area here to open my roll, and so that I could do all the measurement, all the sketch and drawing before I cut. So I'm gonna need the area, so I go ahead and move this rug over. I know it hit that Christmas tree right there. My wife's gonna kill me when she comes home, but oh well. I mean, I hope she's not too angry. So these are me, my wife, and the kids, and you know, the little ones. But yeah, I gotta need this space here so that I can do all my stuff. So I already cut all these shrink wrap right here out. Alright. So this is what my wife picked for flooring in the bathroom. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what we have. And this is what we have. Okay? So this is what we have here. Oops. I think I'm gonna need even more space than this. Let me move the sofa a little bit more. Alright, so let me show you guys exactly how it looks like. This is the style that she wants in the bathroom. She wants some rock slab, a rock looking design to it. So that is what we gonna put in. Okay, so again, we're gonna go ahead and start our measurement. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, we're gonna pick this end over here, which is this side over here, and we're gonna start off up, around, and come back around. Now we already knew that when I bought this, I already bought the width enough to where it will cover the bathroom already, so we don't worry about that. But the length is what we're gonna be doing. So there's only one time deal. Make a mistake, it's done. Alright? So we have the first measurement here. This is what I would do. Very first measurement here is standing at, let me see, make sure. I like to step on it and make sure that everything is nice and flat. That's the first measurement, and we are stopping at 30.5 inches. So that's not good. Okay, so 30.5 inches. Okay, so you want to make sure here and 30.5 right here. So let me put a dotted line right there, and then we're gonna go in 16 inches. So from that line, we're gonna go in 16 inches, and everybody can do this by yourself. You don't need no special tools or anything. So this is 16 inches. Okay, and then from 16 inches, we're gonna go up 36 inches. Alright? So again, we want to make sure that once this is 30.5, like I told you earlier, if this is 16, you want to make sure you mark another 30.5 straight right here. So that once you go ahead and cut it, you know exactly that you have a straight cut. So this is 30.5 and 16 inches. So that's where the corner is at. See, this is where the elbow meets. So once that's done, we're going to go to 36 inches. So from that line of 16 inches, okay, so we mark a line sideways going that way against this mark right here. So they're at 30.5. Yeah, let's make sure. One more time. 30.5. And 30.5. Okay. So now again, we're moving to the next step. 36 inches. Okay, long ways. So we're gonna go. See, when you do this, you don't know exactly. This is my point. That's why I say you gotta double measure that side, because you don't know if you're slightly angled this way or slightly angled this way. A little slight, you will not know if you go based on just that, but you have to measure from that, and then you do your box, your rectangle measurement. So this is the first simple cut, simple measurement right here. We have, put it right on the mark, 36 inches. Alright, so 36 inches is right here, okay? 36 inches right here. But how do I know if this line is straight? I have to measure from here to here, from here to here. And that's going to be a 16 inches. So from 36, okay, I'm going to go all the way there and find out 16 inches. Okay, so if that's 36, 16, right here. Boom. That's where the cut come from there to here and back out there. Okay? Now once that is done, we're going to go from this angle, which is, so if you guys look closely right here, okay, I don't know if you guys can see right there. We already got here to here to here to here, and we already got to here. So we're going to go to 29 inches and work our way around. Okay? So right now we're going to go from that 36, okay? So how do you know? Making sure that's 36, again, from here, you have to measure here. Making sure this is 36. 36, 36, 16, 16. Make sure that you have a perfect cut. You got to measure like this. I know sometimes it sounds kind of complicated. Believe me though, once everything is done, it's so easy. So we got 36. That's 36. Okay. So now we know for sure that from this mark to that mark, if I put a ruler, draw one line, it will be straight. That's just how simple it is. Okay. Ink is running out. Anyways, alright, so from there, we're going to go to 29 inches. See? I measure there to here to get my 36. So from the 36, I'm going out 29. Okay? So we're going to be moving to 29 inches out here. And, like I said again, I always leave an extra inches. 1 inch. Okay? Because at the end, when everything sits in, you have just about 1 inch. What you do is you just push it against the wall with like a ruler or something, and you just cut it. Very, very clean, very simple. I mean, this is my first time doing it, but, you know, I'm a person that always do things by myself. DIY, right? Do it yourself. So, I kind of know simple tricks to a certain thing. So now, we're already done going around the bathroom. We're gonna go from the bathroom wall, from the tub. Right now, this is where the hole for the toilet seat is gonna be at. So go from the toilet wall all the way to the tub, okay, the bathtub. So we're gonna have to move about 49 inches. All right, so we're gonna go from here. That's where the measurement is at. We're gonna move from there to 49 inches. Okay, so bear with me. 49 inches. We are right here. Again, like I said, leave 1 inch every single time. I will say this over and over, okay? So now, I have the measurement of the 49 inch going long ways. But how do I know from that connection to over here, it's gonna be perfect length this way compared to that wall? Well, what happened is, I'm gonna have to do a full stretch measurement from that corner all the way over here, and from this all the way to the part where I marked 49, okay? So this is how we're going to do it. Never done it before, but I'm pretty sure that's very simple stuff here. Okay? Simple stuff here. Alright. So, we are looking about 95.5 inches. So, for me to make sure, to make sure that I can draw a straight line from that end to over here, I'm looking for 95.5 inches, and not give you my corner cut. You kind of draw both lines together like this, so you know that that's where you're going to cut your corners. Alright? So, 95.5 inches. And this is where it sits. You see? It's actually a little bit off from when I measured this way. So if I just go with that, I'm not going to know where to cut. But now that I set my corner here, I know exactly where I'm going to cut. Alright? So now we got that going. Then we're going to move 30 inches. No, we're going to move 59 inches. My bad. Sorry about that, but yeah, let me go 59 inches from the corner of the bathtub all the way to the shower. Okay? So let's do this. Like I said, from this to here, it's going to be different from the other one, the other side. So you want to make sure you do a double measurement. But let me go ahead and set this up. Okay, we are looking for 59.5 inches. So we're looking for 59.5 inches. This is where I'll stop. But how do I know where's our corner? We're going to do it right now. So that's 59.5 inches. And then I'm going to go ahead and remeasure this. Okay? This is how you do it. 49 inches. So this is where I measured 59.5 inches the long way. But for me to have my corner for my cut, I have to set this way. So now I know as a fact that my cut is going to be here, okay, in here, 49 inches. See that? So now I know for the fact that if I cut the long way this way, all the way over there, this slab that's going to come out, the dimension will be perfect. Okay, so that's how I measure things. So anyways, now we're going to have to move in from here just about a few inches, about 7 inches. So from here, we're going to move here about 7 inches. And that's 7 inches right there. Okay, so that's 7 inches. And then, now for us to make sure that we have this to here for 7 inches, okay, but how do we know, that part? Okay, so that part, in order to cut that, that's 7 inches. So if you look at it, this is the last piece. We start at the end, all the way to where we measure 7 inches. That is 20.5 inches. So all we have to do now, this is the last cut. Not too complicated. 20.5 inch, mark your line. See that? mark your line. Because you know why? From here to there, boom, straight shot. No problem. From here to here, straight shot. No problem, okay? So, even though this is 7-inch, you want to make sure, like this. You want to make sure that it's very good, okay? So, it says 3 foot this way, okay? So now, even though it's 7 inches, how to set your corner, you want to make sure. Just like that. 3 foot. Right here. This is your corner. Okay? And that's it. Once this go all cut out, this slab's going to be gone. This slab's going to be gone. And that slab right here for the sink's going to be gone. And a little hole for the bathroom. And then cut straight shot. That slab's going to be gone. I mean, it's that simple. I will show you guys now. Let me see. Okay, so here we go. So if we look closely, okay, you see this mark right here? From that line to that line out there, the corner right there, that corner, it tells you that this piece on this side over here will be cut out into a rectangle shape and gone. So from there, we're going to cut all the way up to right here, cut right here on this corner and back out that way. Okay? And then we're going to go to this line right here, and then we're going to cut straight all the way to this corner right here. Okay? So now what happened is this line we will cut all the way straight out. And then we remove that side, the road. But then, of course, we're going to start from here, keeping this as one of the corner, and work our way out this way. And then we're going to get into that corner, okay? And then that corner, we're going to cut that way to here. And then with this being a corner right here, we're going to work our way and cut here, all the way out to the front. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and grab a longer ruler so I could just kind of set it down and draw a full sketch with my permanent marker and just start cutting everything. I'll show you guys what's next in a bit. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start to draw my line. Let me close the curtain a little bit more. Hopefully the camera will do better. I'm not quite sure, but let me see. Let me double check with the camera first. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. So, fortunately, I don't have a ruler. But, you know, it's all common sense. You can find something with a very straight edge and you are good to go. So, give me a second. Again, like I said, it's all common sense. I got this. These are the wooden floor tile that you put together. The wooden one that you click in. And of course, this is the original part from the company that makes this. I'm pretty sure it has to be very flat in order for it to really work once you clip it in. But anyways, I'm going to use this as my ruler. Or, you know, my straight drawing cuts. So we're going to go ahead and start everything off. Okay? Like I say again, everything needs to be drawn out, line out, everything. So I want to make sure that we are in the right page. We're going to go ahead and draw lines. Okay, let me try to give you guys a clear shot here. So from here to here is straight. Now, you're going to need to go from here to here. Okay? So from here to here, it's where we're going to go. Mesh, draw here. Don't hold all the way on one end and try to push all the way over there. Because by the time you get there, the ruler might move. So you start here, you press here halfway, you press here, and then you finish it up there. Okay? And just rule of thumb. I always, you know, go through it, learn it the hard way, but that's just how I do it nowadays. Okay? If you have a very far travel, I want to make sure that you're not trying to outreach yourself, or you will put yourself into more trouble. Okay? That's just how things are. Alright. So let me move over a little bit so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm actually tracing from here, halfway, all the way across. Okay? Now, working my way back, and like I told you earlier, that this is extra over here. All I need is just from here on. So the extra, we're going to just straight cut up, right? But before that, of course, we want to measure and do things, get things going. So from here, boom, right there. You can actually cut all the way straight out, whatever the case is. Alright? And then, now we're going to do this part, which is going to be the bathtub. Okay? So now, this thing is not long enough. So how do I make sure that we are in the same shoes? I measure this in, which is about 13 3/4. And then let's put another line right here in the middle. Okay? And then we're going to mark here. 13 3/4 right here. And then the final stop is going to be right here. About 13 3/4 right here. Okay? So this is where we're going to cut. But to make sure that everything is perfect, you want to make sure you go from both ends. Okay? We got 49 inches right there. Okay? Then we got 49 inches right there. This thing over here. We got 49 inches right there. See? So you want to make sure that at all time, okay, you guys are perfect, okay? Alright. So now, what I'm going to do is from this over here to my hand right here, I'm going to put my knees on this end, if you have to stretch far, and start from that end all the way to this here, and then from here to that end right there. Okay. Put your knees on it. Anybody could do this. This is things that I do daily, you know, when it comes to custom. I mean, I don't do the same thing every day, but when it comes to custom, oh my gosh, this is just something I do daily in a daily routine. Okay. So now, before we really get this final cut, we want to make sure that we're in the right page. So we're going to start this back to here again. We are at 24. No, we are at 42. 42. Upside down. Okay, so that's 42. We want to make sure this is at 42. Okay. So boom. That's 42 right there. Okay. A little bit about, not even 1/8 of an inch off, but you want to make it perfect. So like I said, before any final cut, you want to make sure that you don't mess it up, because when you look at it eyeball only, it looks crooked. I'm not gonna lie, kid you not. I look at it and it looks crooked, it looks untrustable, but it is what it is when you do the math. Remember, numbers don't lie, okay? Your eyeball sometimes could be a little bit tricky by just looking at it. But see, look, right now, once I measure, I stand right here and look at from this end to this end, that end to that end looks perfect, this end to this end, and this end to that end looks perfect. So, on the next step, I'll let you guys know what we're going to do, okay? Look, Sean, look at the project. Look at that. Okay, watch out, son. Watch out, watch out. Look. So we already have our sketches. That square or rectangle right there shape is going to be gone. And then anything behind that line is going to be gone. And then that rectangular right here, all to here is going to be gone.
High five.
Well, it's not rectangular anyway.
High five.
From there.
High five.
All right, son. High five. So all that line out that way will be all taken out. So I'll show you guys my next step. Sean, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to go ahead and do all my cutting. And, you know, I'm going to tell you guys straight out, you still need this straight stick, ruler, whatever you use to help you guide it, okay? So, to cut, you just kind of, you don't have to press really hard, you just kind of slice it down. As long as it gives you the design that you know that what you need, you're fine with it, you know? Okay? Okay. Remember, once you cut, if you make a mistake, it's like no turning back. So you want to make sure that when you cut, you look at your blade and making sure that your blade is doing exactly what you want it to do. And slowly, don't put too much pressure. You might either one, scrape the floor, two, the blade falls off, or slip out, and you know, the worst part of it is cutting yourself with the blade. Okay? You have to keep your eye on the blade at all time, making sure that the blade is not, you know, slipping out, making a wave or something that will be very ugly to your art. Okay? Like I said again, don't press too hard because, number one, you might end up scraping your floor. Number two, you know, instead of scraping your floor, what's going to happen is you might end up, you know, cutting yourself. Because once the blade is stuck, you're trying to jerk it out of there, that's pretty much a no-no. This is all DIY right here. Anybody could do it. You know. You don't need to be a professional to do this. You gotta grab some simple tools and you can do it all by yourself. Okay. I use this blade. It's a little bit more safer. It doesn't come out as far. So if you make any mistake, at least, right, it won't be that bad of a cut. Because this blade, if you look at it, it has just that much out. Okay, of course, it's protected by the metal piece right here. So you only have about a quarter inch out. So that's what I'm using. And that will cut just enough. So once that is done, you can go ahead and then lift it up. Alright? And then slowly just finish whatever that's still intact. Okay? You can lift it up just a little bit. Put your blade in there slowly. You don't want to push too much because you might mess it up. Shawnee, what are you doing?
You're
looking at me? Okay, just looking at me, okay? Look, no, don't touch the camera, son. Hey, go wash your phone, go. Hurry up, I already put your channel for you. Come on, come on. Go watch your phone. Little boy. Always want to do everything. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, like I say, slowly. You can kind of see exactly where, you know, the blade has cut. You put your blade in there now, and it will just kind of guide its way right through whatever that, you know, it's cut. Sometimes you don't want to push too hard, but sometimes you do need to push a little bit harder. Like I said, this is my first time. I don't want to overdo anything, so that's why I didn't push too hard. But you know, as long as I'm sure that I don't mess up, that's the most important thing. Because like I said, you make one mistake at your cutting and it's done. You're gonna have to go buy another new piece. And one of this sheets I paid by the foot, so it's actually not that cheap. It cost me a little bit, you know, to get it, but of course I will not, like, you know, just, I will not, like, make a mistake and just throw it away and buy another one because of the number of kids I have in the house. I need to save as much as I can. These are so soft. I mean, when you go to your final cutting, I'm pretty sure that it will be so simple. You know? So smooth and simple that you won't believe it. See? I didn't press enough, but it's enough to give me a line to know exactly where I will be cutting. Just slowly put your blade in, and it will slowly guide itself. If you already have the first, like, mark on your line. Okay? So, that being said, right here, this part here is out. That part is out. Alright? So, earlier I didn't press really hard on this thing. But I hope it gives me a line. Yep, right there. That's the line. See that? I can actually just run it like this. Slowly. Take some time, but slowly. Don't be in a rush. What, honey?
I go night-night.
Done. You gonna go night-night? Okay. Alright. So this part is out. This part is out. And the center part right here is what we're gonna keep. So it looks something like this. See this? Starting from here will be the door. Okay? And you'll walk in the bathroom like this. And then on that side is going to be the tub. On this side where I cut out is going to be where it slides into the sink. And this will be the corner between the bathroom, the toilet seats, and that corner. So, I mean, if we really look at it, it's this. It's actually this. Okay? See that shape right there? Look at it. See that? We got that right here, out here, out there, all the way up there, and it comes across in just like the design right here, just like that design. So now we're ready to move on to the next step, is to remove the original flooring in our bathroom, and we're gonna see what we have to go through. Let's see how hard is that process. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I want to touch up on one more thing. So when you're going to remove anything like these off the wall, you know, first thing I would recommend is you go with the blade, okay? And you kind of slice it all the way at the tip on the top. Why? Because you never know if the previous owner or yourself or whoever paint has caught from painting the walls all the way through that unit. So once you just rip it out, it's gonna start peeling out the paint. So it's my recommendation that you use a blade and you make a trace to cut off that part on it. And what I'm gonna go ahead and next is that, let me flush this beautiful thing. What I'm gonna go ahead and next is I'm gonna cut a few slices on it so that I can rip it piece by piece, okay? So that it won't be too complicated, because I'm not gonna try to move this whole unit all at once. All right. So we got most of them out. The previous owner did a shitty job. They kind of bundled it and left the original piece right here. That's the original flooring. They just kind of cut it, bundle it, all this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything and then put on the new flooring. So we have to finish this, take that out in the toilet, and I'm gonna clear everything, break all the woods, and replace everything. And then I'll show you guys our happy ending. Alright, so this is that right here. I'm putting these double-sided tape that I bought at the Home Depot. It's made for it. Okay? And you just kind of put it on and then roll your whole entire flooring up, bring it to the bathroom, slowly peel as you unroll it all the way back to the door, and you're done. That's how simple it is. Alright, so as you guys can see, I put in the new floor in. It looks like this. Not too bad, not too bad. So I took out the woods from the bottom, the ones that are bad. Replace them, especially the ones on this end right here. Right between right here to right here and over here. So I put a new bottom to it, glue it down, just barely put my toilet seats on it. Haven't put this, tighten up that nut right there yet, but so far coming out. So now I'm gonna put the edging stuff on it, you know, all around the edge, all around everything. And then once that's done, I'm gonna silicone everything. And that'll be it. But look at that. Woo! Woo. I'm telling you guys, it is like a walk at the park. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'll show you guys the final after this. So this is kind of the finished product here. Got all my side molding on. Got this part here shaped because of the shape of my bathtub, and all the way around there to the back. So it is what it is. It's alright. Not the best, but it will do for now. We'll go ahead and put in some silicone afterward. And that's it. But yeah, this is kind of the final of how my bathroom will be looking like. It looks pretty nice. So I got hammer, plier, scissors, put a marker, blade, cutter. I got my little drill for Philip right here. You know, this is to remove the old stuff. Nails, screws. I had to kind of bundle a few corners. And yeah, that's it. This is all the mess in here. And like I said again, the floor is beautiful. It gives you this rock, you know, plates of rock looking. My gosh, the floor is beautiful. It's beautiful. This is something that my wife will definitely love when she comes home and sees it. But yeah, for now, that's it. Thank you.